Hello, this is Kristen Wingfeld, Specialist in School Business Partnerships for Jefferson County Public Schools out of the Office of Transition Readiness. And today we're going to talk about business partnerships in career and technical education. We're going to cover the why, how to recruit, and also how to leverage business partners to benefit students in your program while also creating a return on investment for the business partner. So let's start with the why. Business partnerships are essential in career and technical education. They help ensure that your program stays relevant. They connect the classroom learning to the world of work. What will students be doing in this career path once they leave the four walls of the high school? And they help build relationships between students and adult role models, folks that they can look up to and aspire to be. So one of the questions I get frequently is, where do I find business partners? Well, majority of you all of the CTE teachers, as CTE teachers, came from industry. So what network do you have? What former work relationships do you have that you can recruit from your network in to partner with your students? Also, you have an incredible set of parents at your school. Have you considered sending out an email to all parents, asking them for partners or connections they may have to folks in the industry you are serving? And finally, staff. Some of your staff may have connections to business partners that would make sense. There's always the option to just reach out to businesses in your region that fit your needs. And you can certainly do that. I've provided a link here that will be shared for some business partner recruitment language that you can use when recruiting business partners. If you are a CTE teacher in Academies of Louisville School, please consult with your academy coach before reaching out to business partners. There are four main ways in which we connect our CTE programs to business partnership. One is around employment for students, setting up those all-important co-ops, internships, and apprenticeships. There's, of course, your advisory committee membership. There's experiential learning opportunities supporting your course, EOP, or industry certification standards. May include activities such as job shadow, field trip, guest speaker, etc. And then also some in-kind and financial support that a lot of business partners provide to our CTE programs. When we're thinking about how we leverage business partners to connect to the curriculum and support student learning outcomes, we want to think about a continuum of experiences for our students, starting with low intensity activities such as guest speakers and field trips, some career awareness and exploration, learning about the company. Then we shift into learning with the company. So how can the company come alongside of our students? Our students can come alongside of the company and learn together. And then finally, the ultimate goal by the time we reach the capstone year is to be focusing on application in the company, connecting students to those work-based learning opportunities, doing a capstone project-based learning or problem-based case learning opportunities for those students to really solve a challenge that affects the business, the industry through which they've studied during their time in your program. As we think about what activities we want to do with our business partners, an important thing is to ensure that we stay connected to course, EOP, or industry certification standards. So here is a four-step process that we are recommending for teachers to go through when planning with a business partner for activities. So step one is reviewing your standards. Share those with your partner and having both the partner and the teacher identify standards that would greatly benefit from support from a business partner. Once those standards have been identified, brainstorm activities that could support those standards. And then as you have a list of activities, you want to obviously select, narrow down, focus in on one or two of those activities that could be executed this year, and then plan the activity, the who, what, when, where, and how the activity will happen. Here are some tips for building great business partnerships. I strongly advise leading with engagement. Your first interaction with a business partner should be about them interacting with students and supporting your programs, because it really is all about relationships. It's about the business partner understanding your classroom, your students, and what you're teaching, and it's about you understanding what the business partner has to offer and how their industry operates. Make sure that you're creating a return on investment for both students and the business. Be specific in your ask. Ask the business partner for a specific activity or opportunity. Develop a written action plan. This will hold both the business partner and you as the teacher accountable for what that action plan looks like. Respond promptly to business partners. We operate by the 24-hour rule. Please respond within 24 hours of a communication from a business partner. Same with your students and parents. Also, be honest about where your students are and what they need. At the beginning of a partnership is the right time to be clear about the challenges your students face, about the needs that they have, and make sure the business partner understands the opportunity that they are walking into as well as the challenges. And finally, not all businesses make great partners. Finding business partners that have that true developmental focus, that really want to work and develop their employees, are the right type of partners. If you come across a partner that has a focus that's more narrow, that may be a partner that you just want to pass on. There's some great ideas listed there on the around worksite tours, our industry skills cert checks, our essential skills curriculum that a lot of business partners are well prepared to offer in terms of preparing students for that interview and getting that first job. As we wrap up, I just want to reiterate the value of business partnerships for career and technical education and their essential role that they play. They can certainly drive your program forward, support students, and create smooth transitions for students from your program into the post-secondary and work world. Thank you for all the work you do to support our students. I hope that you've gained something and learned about business partnerships during this video.